Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So I wanted to clear up some misconceptions about tattoos in Islam. So in Islam, tattoos are haram, unlawful, forbidden. It's a major sin. But why? It's because that not only are you permanently altering the creation of Allah, which has its own purpose perfected in His plan, but when we make wudu, or cleaning before prayer, the water has to be able to clean every part of us. But the ink creates a barrier. So since the water can't pass through the ink on our skin to clean for prayer, that's why it's haram. Because without that ability for water to pass through, your wudu or ablution isn't complete. So you aren't fully clean for prayer. Now, I myself have tattoos, and many reverts have tattoos. It's something that is a part of our culture before Islam, and it's also a testament to reverts who give up the haram parts of their culture. Your culture before Islam is not inherently bad, but there are some bad things in it, like tattoos. In my culture, Norwegian culture, we have the understanding that tattoos are a marker of strength and a reminder and show of how we've survived, either through a significant struggle or back in the times of Vikings and such wars. And so tattoos have a very significant place in our culture because it's a way for us to set reminders for ourselves and also have like a living book about the struggles we've been through and how it has changed us. And for me, as a reminder of the things I've been through and also the things I refuse to let happen again. However, after Islam, I came to know that tattoos are haram because of these reasons. And in Christianity, tattoos are also forbidden, but I honestly didn't fully believe they would be a major sin, because in Christianity, as long as you believe in Jesus, you're going to heaven. So there's a lack of accountability or responsibility for what you do to your own body. And that perspective wasn't strong enough for me to resist having tattoos. And the mercy of Allah is that when reverts come to Islam, they do not have to remove their tattoos to be Muslim. Alhamdulillah. Removing tattoos is a very painful and sometimes lengthy experience. There's not only the laser treatment, which would take years possibly to remove the tattoos completely, and sometimes it doesn't even remove them, just lightens them. And then there's surgically removing them, which again would be extremely painful. And Alhamdulillah, when we take Shahada, when we become Muslim and claim that we believe there's only one God worthy of worship and that Allah is His slave and messenger, everything before that moment is wiped clean. Everything. It is as if you are born new and fresh and you have a clean slate. So everything after Shahada, that is what you have to be accountable for with Allah. Before Shahada, it's clean. Alhamdulillah. So the tattoos on my skin or any revert, it's as if they are not there. So your wudu is complete and your prayers are valid. Many people in the strict Muslim community that I live in now have come up to me and told me, you can't be Muslim with tattoos, your prayers aren't valid because you have tattoos, you need to remove them in order to be Muslim. And it was very frustrating and super disheartening to have so many people approach me this way. And it was difficult at first too, because they all seemed so adamant and just angry. And it was explained to me that not only do they come from a culture where tattoos are forbidden, but they are sincerely concerned about your path as a Muslim, and they are trying to put you on the right path by telling you what is the right thing to do. Unfortunately, most of them don't even know what they're reading in the Quran, and a lot of them don't realize or take to heart the understanding of Shahada for a revert, that after that Shahada, everything before, every single sin is wiped clean. And so it was a test of patience and learning how to respond with gentleness, to just say to them, no, in Islam, Shahada wipes everything clean. Everything before Shahada is gone. Alhamdulillah. Allah's mercy is for the reverts who come to Islam sincerely, regretting and wanting to change themselves from their past life that was not good for them. Alhamdulillah, this is something that I've learned, but also my perspective has changed a lot on this matter since I've become Muslim. There are many Muslims with tattoos, and I think the initial reaction, especially from born Muslims, those who are from Muslim communities, especially more strict Muslim communities, their shock and sometimes almost maybe pity is the word, because the expression on their face is almost like when you look at a child who doesn't know what they're doing wrong and you're trying to correct them, but like they're still not getting it, and or they continue with the bad behavior. So you start having this face of like almost disappointment and pity towards them. And that was also something that I had to understand, that that was just my interpretation of their body language, their face. It was especially more about understanding that they are coming from a place of concern for their fellow Muslim, trying to put them on the right path. And Alhamdulillah, the mercies of Allah are vast, and reverts do not have to remove their tattoos to be Muslim. However, after Islam, they have to resist getting more tattoos. Similarly, they have to resist any bad haram habits or characteristics of their culture before Islam. It's the struggle for the sake of Allah. It's something that we work with every day, that becoming Muslim is an active choice. I choose Allah every single day. Alhamdulillah. I resist bad things in my culture and previous habits every single day. Alhamdulillah. Allah gives me the strength and the motivation to keep moving forward and becoming a better Muslim. Inshallah, everyone has a more clear understanding of how you cannot see the intention or the relationship with Allah by looking at someone's face or skin. You cannot know what is going on in their heart, and inshallah, we respond to each other with kindness. May Allah keep you happy, healthy, and safe. Assalamu alaikum.